You've arrived at the Survey Scramble. If you like long lists of information, prepare to freak out. The game uses our lists in many different ways. Cycle through the game modes to see for yourself. Remember, you can answer surveys while you wait. It all goes into our database. Not sure what to choose? Pick for Me chooses for you, and Tour plays through everything. Which topic will you be working with? Pick one. Got it. In high-low, you'll be guessing the best and worst of the list. To start us off, try and guess one of our top-ranked answers. Type your guess on your controller and hit submit. Remember, guesses should be one word only. All answers are in. Let's see the results. Oh no. Promising. Most popular of all! Now, try and guess another top-ranked answer. One-word guesses only, please. Type your guess and hit submit. If you want to smush two words together like peanut butter, just make sure you think it's something other people would also have done. All answers received. How did everyone do? Not bad at all. Now you're looking for one of our lowest ranked answers. Something barely on the list at all. I've got all your answers. First we have... Oops. Okay. I like it. Look at that. Oh dear. Looking good. Stop. Welp. Now give me another low-ranking guess. All answers are in. Let's see what happened. Promising. Oh my. I like it. Oh no. Promising. Finally, you have two choices on your controller. Which do you think is ranked higher on the list? Make your choice. And how did it play out? And now let's see the entire top 10. And now for our final scores. Welcome back to the lobby. What shall we do next? Slack-jawed with options, Pick For Me chooses for you, and Tour plays through everything.
You have traveled to this sacred mountaintop, seeking answers from the all-knowing wheel of enormous proportions. You may now ask the wheel any one question that torments your very soul. Should you be chosen, your longing for truth will be satisfied, and your life forever changed. If you can't think of a question, don't worry. I'll grab one from my fan mail. Excellent. The wheel of enormous proportions will see you now. You're looking at a giant wheel that can speak. What's going on here? You're gonna take turns spinning me. And you get points if I land on your slice. Earn 20. So you already know how it goes. Enough of my yapping. You have the chance to win points thanks to these 2 slices. But your odds increase when you have more of them. So we're gonna earn some by doing trivia. And here we go. You know what they say, people in glass houses probably know a lot about glass houses and will likely do well on this next question. Which of these are actual styles of architecture? Just tap on the ones that fit the prompt. The clock is winding down on this timed affair. All right, the answers look something like this. Does everything line up? What am I looking at? How can you be smart like that? That's slice-worthy. And you, who did the best this round, have another one. Question 2 kind of sneaks up on you, right? What might you say to yourself according to the Talking Heads hit Once in a Lifetime? Tap the ones that fit the prompt. Don't tap the others. Ooh, you little ones better hustle. Time is precious, am I right? Hey, I remember when that song first came out. It's the same as it ever was. How did you compare? I don't believe it. Bam! An extra slice it is. This is the last question of the round. I'm gonna give you a series of clues to help you answer this question. What is the most stylish hat? You can start guessing now. It's been around for thousands of years. So have I, and neither one of us has gone out of style. Hey. It's often used as part of a military uniform or by revolutionaries. It's flat and typically made of felt. It tends to be associated with France or Spain. Picture a French woman. Très chic, no? Holding a baguette, smoking a clove cigarette. What's on her head? That's the hat! The clues are all dried up. You got an answer for me? No way, beret? No, beret all day. The fastest times are worth more. I choose you. You're gonna be so thrilled with this.
Power slice.
This, my little friend, is the power slice. It gives you the power to spin me. Plunk. And the time for spinning? It's now. Look at you up here, where your slices can finally be spun and score you some points. Choose the slots on my face to socket your slices. But know this, you share the points with everyone who shares a slot with you. The slot with arrows, it gives you points if you're next to it. But I wonder how many of you will cozy up to it. Time is ticking away. Don't miss out on this opportunity. You're gonna take turns spinning me. And the spinning process begins with you. Swipe the wheel on your device to spin. You can also tap real fast if that's more your thing. A slice that gives you points? Who comes up with this stuff? The power slice. It grows in number until you land on one. New spinner. That's what I'm talking about. I'm ready for a new spinner. Here it comes, and what a great spin! You split the pot with everyone on a slice next to this one. Whew, all that spinning filled up my spin meter. So it's time for one last high-stakes spin. The last spin duties fall on your oh-so-small shoulders. Hurry up! I don't want to spin without you! Slowing down. Oh! I love this result! Let me spin on a different axis. All this time I was hiding the scoreboard. You need at least 20,000 points to win. So let's keep this thing moving. I'm thinking I might toss you a couple fresh slices. Question 1 is the first of 3 questions. What countries were members of the Soviet Union? When you see an answer that fits the prompt, give it a little tap. That's what I would do. It gets lonely on this mountain sometimes, but I'm just glad you're here, buried in your phones, totally ignoring me. Only a few more TikToks and we're done here. How about some answers, baby? All right, let's see how you did. Those scores are for the ages. That's 2 slices I've given you. Question 2, incoming. You're gonna pair things off based on this prompt. Match the animal to what we call their mostly adorable offspring. You'll see 2 columns that you can slide up and down. Tap an item in column A, then tap its match in column B. There's only time for 1, maybe 2 matches. If I ever had a little godling myself, I think I'd name it William. Really? Take another. Question 3? Oh, that's right, the power slice question. You need to answer this question numerically. According to the 2014 Guinness World Record, how tall is the tallest sunflower ever grown? In meters. Answer with the keypad on your device and then tap submit. The player closest to the answer is who you want to be. Decisions are hard, but make one already. All right, so, what'd you say? And the correct answer? There are no ties for this question. You chew on a power slice.
Power slice.
Okay, on to the summit where you'll spin me already. Whew, quite a hike to get up here, huh? Now that you got your cardio in. Here's a tip from wheel to meeple. You can tap a slot more than once to add a multiplier. Isn't that a pleasant surprise? My face is craving your slices. Come on! The first spinner in this round? Well, that's you, silly. What if you used your device to spin me? This is gonna be the spin to tell your grandkids about! Hey, hey! You ready for a new spinner? 'Cause I sure am. It's fun to share points. It's your turn. You get to split the pot. You're up. It's a pot split. There's only one spin left. I smell burnt toast. The last spin is all in your tiny meeple hands. You get to split the pot. Ugh, Why didn't I put a scoreboard on my back? Oh wait, I totally did. Okay, we've looked at my backside long enough. Let's keep it moving. A couple slices to get things going. Enjoy. Can you believe you're about to play question 1? I'm sure you can match all of these. Match the animal species to its famous breed. I want to see everything match. Go! Tick and talk. Hurry up! Another one! Let's keep up this momentum with question 2. Which songs are by the one and only Taylor Swift? What can I say? I love me some Taylor. What if you tapped all the answers that fit the prompt? I bet it'd feel pretty good. The time to tap answers is slipping away. Good job! Provided you answered like this. A second slice, yes. This last question is where the power slice is hiding. You're gonna type answers for this one. My 7 favorite frozen desserts. There are only 7 correct answers. They're also based on my personal opinions, so just guess until time runs out. You can drink this one. This dessert is huge in Italy, I assume. We're almost pencils down here. Do these answers ring a bell? You get a bonus if you answered some no one else did. You have all the points you need! If a spin gives you points just one more time, the game can be yours. My decision is you is who I pick. Whew, that's a spicy power slice.
Power slice.
Time to ascend. Watch out for the hawks up there. They will wreck you. I see you made it up the mountain. That means my bear traps are poorly hidden. The slot with the 2 and the X, that one's worth double. Unless everyone shares it. Then it won't end up worth so much, am I right? Look, I'm gonna spin with or without your slices, so let's go. Oh, how I've dreamed that you'd be our first spinner. The time to spin me is running. It's fun to share points. With those points, you now have a chance to spin the winner wheel. The spin is yours. If you can spin and land on one of your slices, then you win. But land on one of the skulls, and we still have a game to play. This could be the very last spin of the game. And with that, I now provide an answer to your most soul-searching question. It's time for one last spin. The spin that will answer everything! And now you are enlightened. Oh, don't worry, it takes a few minutes to sink in.
Welcome to Fibbage, the official party game of the Doodle Valley Winter Squash Festival. How good an 8-player game. Maximum chance of misspelled words. And if you're not playing, don't forget you can still join the audience. The audience gets to throw extra lies into the mix and guess the truth along with players. Let's go. This is round 1. You'll pick up 500 points for everybody you fool, and you'll score 1,000 for finding the truth. Select a category. Okay, here's your first question. Mills End Park in Portland was founded in 1948 by Dick Fagan, who claimed it was home to the only blank in North America. Now, enter a bluff on your device that sounds real enough to fool the other players. If you can't think of anything, that Lie For Me button will give you a suggestion for half the points. Do it now! Hurry! Hit the Lie For Me button if you can't think of something. Okay, those are the choices. Touch the truth on your device now. All right, let's see what everybody picked. All right, choose a category. Here's a question for you. If you attended the University of Kentucky in 2016, you could have taken Writing, Rhetoric, and Digital Studies 422, a course also known as blank literacy. Okay, enter your lies. Write something quick or use the Lie For Me button. Okay, which one is the truth? All right, who picked what? Wow, that was very persuasive. And it was also... Well, that was interesting. Believe it or not, you can take the course Pass, Fail, or Al Pastor. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's your question. In 2013, Marketing Theory published an odd study that assessed the personalities of blank. Write your lies now. Hurry, use the lie for me button if you're stuck. All right, where's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. Nice lie. And you all missed it. It was determined the rocks had slightly more personality than the people who published this study. Now for round 2, where the stakes are doubled. Hey, check out this thing I found.
It's time to look at this.
Here's an invention by patent applicant Valdemar Anguita. Obviously, it's the revolutionary blank helmet. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, take a look and find the truth. Okay, what did everyone pick? Okay, pick a category. And time's up. And the question is, the world's first vending machine dispensed blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, look for the truth and pick it. Okay, let's take a look. And it was also... kind of spooky. It was installed at a Greek temple in the 1st century, and if you tried to tip it over, you'd probably get smited, smote, smitten. Give me a category. Okay, focus up. If you want to help it reach its goal of 150,000 signatures, log into change.org and sign the petition titled Rename Fire Ants to blank. All right, type in your lies. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. All right, find the truth. Let's see how things shook out. Great lie there. Together we can make a difference. So it's come to this, the final fibbage. One final question worth triple points. No pressure. In July of 2017, the Newberry Library in Chicago put out an unusual call for help. They needed people to blank some blank. Okay, enter your lies. Write something quick or use the lie for me button. Okay, find the truth. All right, let's see what you guys picked. They needed help cataloging manuscripts full of old spells, which I'm sure is perfectly safe. Hey, why is the sky turning red?
Fibbage 3, Fibbage 3. I lied to you lied to me. As I try to figure out what to write, I answer carefully. Silly me, Fibbage 3. Fibbage 3. Fibbage 3. Trivia, potpourri. Well, at times I fool the others, but your answers baffle me. Can't you see? Fibbage 3. Fibbage 3, mon chéri. Let's agree to disagree. I will always love your questions and your witty repartee. Fibbage 3, Fibbage 3.